Welcome to Bonnyrigg Rose TV. We are here at EK Park where Bonnyrigg Rose make the trip to face East Kilbride in the Pyramid Play-Off. You see Neil Martin applauding the travelling fans. Over 300 Rose fans making the trip. They come and cheer on their team today for the first leg. Jonny Stewart takes the approach of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He names an unchanged 11 for the fourth straight game in a row. Rose come into this game with some confidence despite the disappointment of last weekend. 3 wins on the bounce coming into this, hoping they can cause some problems for East Kilbride today. And we're underway here. East Kilbride take the kick off. Here's Leach. Mailer steps in well there. Now Spence. Goes to Fagan. Robertson gets away from Somerville, lines it up, and it took a deflection off of Curry as it flies over Paddy Martin's goal. And East Kilbride posing an early threat. John Robertson showing his quality. And Mick Kenny inside of a corner. Crowd in front of Paddy Martin in the box. It's right on his head, and it's in! Cameron Elliott loops his head out, it goes over Lee Curry on the line, and East Kilbride have the lead. Mailer gets stuck in well there, and sends a great ball forward for Cammy Ross. Good touch on his left. Still has it, Cammy Ross. Force himself onto it, and it's just by the post from Cammy Ross. That's tried to do a bit too much there. Aiken was coming across as well. Both got each other's way at a point, but that's some great play from Angus Mailer, wide right. He's able to get away in the end as Callum Connolly. Murphy does well to get to Arnott. There's Somerville. Goes round the corner. Somerville wins it back. East Kilbride complain about a man down. Somerville continues. So it's it back for Aaron Arnott. And Bonnyrigg Rose are level. Aaron Arnott has been the man of the moment for Rose over the last few weeks. And once again, Aaron Arnott does it for Bonnyrigg Rose against his former team as well. A massive roar from the away end. Good play, a man was down, I think it was Jordan McGregor. Rose continued on. Somerville's patient, times his cross right, and when it opened up for Aaron Arnott, he just knew he was going to put that in the back of the net with the form that he's in. Here's Arnott. He goes for goal, and he forces Truesdale to fly across to push it out. It's a great effort from Arnott. You'd think he was going to go to the front post, goes for the back post, and East Kilbride look to play it back. And that's all for the first half. East Kilbride took a very quick lead through Cameron Elliott, a leaping header into Paddy Martin's corner. And Bonnyrigg Rose responded with the forward man, Aaron Arnott. And we're back underway for the second half. Lee Curry kicks us off. Arnott to deliver. Mailer off the line. Big header from Angus Mailer. Cleared off the line. Arnott. And the referee's blown for a foul there. And what a chance that was for Angus Mailer. Those behind the goal thought it was in. Here's Mimnat. Through for Flanagan. He's in. And it's in at the back post. It's Elliott again. Rose go close to going ahead just about a minute before. And Flanagan gets in behind, finds Elliott at the back post, and East Kilbride are back ahead. It's going to be Curry to take. Up in, flicked on by Connolly, and it falls to Cammy Ross at the back post. Has to get down underneath it to make some contact. Isn't expecting it. Mimnat plays it quickly. Spence, he's lining one up. mind, gives a give and go with Leach and drives it just wide of Paddy Martin's goal. Some good play from Spence, had the chance to shoot. Instead moves further forward. A lot in the box as Mimna sends it in. Off of Curry's head as Paddy Martin came for it. Still in play. Mimna again. And overhead kick off of the bar. And then goes the rebound. It's McGregor. And East Kilbride have a third. And over the course of this tie, how big a goal could that be? The overhead kick from Hamilton cracks the crossbar. And with the keeper down, all Jordan McGregor has to do is put it into an empty net. Leach gets in behind Mailer towards Flanagan, almost to Elliott for the hat-trick. Sullivan will take the goal kick off of Robertson. That's a big chance for Elliott. He's been fantastic today, he's been everywhere. Almost the hat-trick, agonisingly close. Curry sends it in high, pushed out by Truesdale, and it's hooked away. East Kilbride, that'll be the last act of the game. That's a big scoreline for East Kilbride to take to New Dundas Park. A 2-goal cushion. It was level in the first half. Elliott opened the scoring almost immediately. Aaron Arnott equalised for Bonnyrigg Rose. Elliott got his second of the game in the second half before Jordan McGregor poked into an empty net to give East Kilbride a big advantage heading into the second leg. Jonny, 3-1 today. How did you assess the game here?
Thought we got off to the worst possible start, conceding after a minute and a half from the corner. It was very disappointing, but the boys' reaction after that was great. Thought they did everything I asked them, especially in that first half in terms of organisation and shape, and we got ourselves back in the game and we caused a threat. We looked a threat, to be honest, in a couple of half chances and probably limited East Kilbride in that first half to very few, and I went in at half time pretty happy. We knew they're a good side and they play possession-based football, but I thought we looked very organised in our shape. The second half, obviously, my boys started to get a wee bit tired and changes and that happened, and we got a little bit disjointed. And they took control probably too much for Malikan. The second goal was a decent goal from them, he cut us open a bit, but the third goal's poor again. I think we probably should have defended that better. But the game's not over. It's only half time in the tie, and it'll be a completely different game at Bonnyrigg next week. I expect us to have a massive crowd at home, and hopefully they can roar us on, and yeah, we're not going down fighting.
And looking ahead to next week, it's a massive bit of belief amongst the boys that they can still go out and win.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've created enough chances today to kind of have that belief. As I said, East Kilbride are a good side, but I'm more than confident we've got enough of that changing room. It's about recovering now. We're kind of down to the bare bones in terms of we've not got a big squad. A few boys going off injured today, and they've put so much into the last 3 or 4 weeks that they're kind of walking winded. So it's important that we make sure that they recover properly mentally and physically this week, and we'll give it a right good go at home next week.
Cheers, Jonny.
Thanks. Cheers, guys.